He continued to have fever and chills, which was our major indicator that he just wasn't rebounding.
A husband, father, a papa, and a beloved local coach dies of COVID-19. Coach Barry Foster passed away Saturday, a few months shy of his 60th birthday.
KFCO's Abigail Ogle here tonight with us. And Abby, you spoke to his wife of 35 years.
Yes, Lisa says it started New Year's Eve. Their rapid tests both came back negative, but they had symptoms and they had been exposed. They took another test. That one came back positive. At first, they tried to write it out at home. Lisa got better, but Barry was declining.
Something was wrong. He was different.
After a few nights at Grady County Hospital, Coach Foster continued to get worse.
They called Code Blue on him. Physicians and nurses and the code team came from every corner of the hospital. He was put on the ventilator at that point, and then that's when they decided that he needed higher level care.
That higher level of care was in the Oklahoma City Metro. The problem, hospitals already maxed out with patients.
We were going to have to transport him to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
As the family started making plans to go to New Mexico,
a bed became available literally moments before they signed off on a flight plan for Albuquerque to come and pick him up. When we hear on the news that, all the Metro beds are full, maybe you don't think that that's that big of a concern until it's your loved one who's on the waiting list.
Once he made it to OKC, Lisa says COVID began attacking Barry's organs.
His kidneys, his liver, fluid on the lungs. You don't fully understand how a virus can overtake a healthy person and go from health to death in 2 weeks.
January 16th, Coach Barry Foster passed away at 59 years old.
Would have been celebrating his 60th birthday in May.
And Lisa wants people to know each number represents a person.
A father and a grandfather and a football coach. He wasn't just the patient in, 3A, that he was Coach Foster.
And his family, now choosing to focus on how Coach Foster lived, not how he died.
Really felt like the power of prayer was the greatest thing that he could do for anyone. He was gruff on the outside, but he had the biggest heart.
And that is evident on this Facebook page. Memories pouring in from friends and former athletes.
The majority of his coaching years, he was an assistant. A lot of the players said, when our head coach yelled at us, it was Coach Foster that came behind, patting us on the back, encouraging us.
Barry was a coach for decades, many sports, different locations, but mostly football in Rush Springs, Oklahoma.
His entire life was dedicated to teaching and coaching and mentoring.
And that mentoring part was more important to Barry than wins or losses. In 2018, he was inducted into the Oklahoma Coaches Hall of Fame for his work on and off the field.
He took it from the football field further. They were his kids. He treated them like their own children.
Todd Dilbeck, athletic director at Oklahoma City Public Schools, was one of Barry's closest friends.
What's so unique about him was his love for everybody that he came in contact with.
And that includes, most of all, Coach Foster's love for his wife, kids, and grandchildren.
We laugh about how he tracked everybody when they were, going from point A to point B, but that was his desire to take care of us.
Lisa tells me more than anything, she will miss their family time. Those Sunday night meals with their big family where all the grandkids love to pile in Papa's lap.
His empty chair, where he sat and where he spent so much time, just loving on them. We're just going to miss him so much.
Now, if you have recovered from COVID-19, Lisa wanted me to ask you to please donate your plasma. She got emotional when talking about the gift of plasma that her husband received. She said it gave him time and it gave their family hope. She also urges everyone to donate blood too. Barry needed 4 units of blood as well.